Yo, what is going on, Senpai Squad? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we've got the review for chapter 174 of Black Clover. Now, I should probably apologise that this review is hella late yet again. It's becoming a recurring thing now for Black Clover chapters, isn't it? I always get them out later and later, and now I believe the chapters are coming out on Thursdays, which I didn't think they did, so I'm now even more late than usual now, because these don't usually come out until a Saturday, so I should apologise, there's not much I can do. There's been way too many videos to make this week, and Black Clover's just had to fall down, unfortunately. But, again, an interesting chapter. It wasn't the best we've had ever, but it was nowhere near the worst. It was still a solid chapter. We got a lot of plot progression. We're slowly getting closer, I think, to the present. I think we'll be seeing Asta arrive soon. What's going on with no idea. Something is definitely going on there. I can't wait to see what's going to happen around there. But basically, the chapter starts off with the climax to Yami and Jack's fight along with Finral. And what I loved so much in the ending of this fight is just seeing how much Yami has become to believe in Finral's battle abilities and battle senses, trusting him to create the essentially vital finishing move in the fight. And if Finral had messed this up, then Jack and Yami may well have been dead. But Yami still trusted him enough to create those two portals, then leading to Yami and Jack essentially defeating the two elves. So just seeing Yami and Finral's relationship, I think, is really good to see how far they've progressed, because Finral's gone from just being this guy just after a ton of girls, not really that great and just more like a gag type character, to now becoming someone who can really start to stand on his own 2 feet, and is starting to become respected by Magic Knights. Both Jack and Yami, in their own little way, admittedly, did come to kind of recognize him and respect him. Talking of Jack, Jack is starting to slowly get himself up on the list. He's slowly ranking higher and higher each time on my favourites list. I don't know what it is about him, whether it's just kind of his just like that part when he was saying to Finral and he went all like menacing in his face saying, "Oh, great backup to me you are," but something like that. It's just, he's one of those characters. He reminds me a lot of Yami, and you can't not like Yami. So Jack is kind of like a more creepy Yami, which, honest, is not a bad thing at all. The Golden Dawn girl, I don't think we know her name yet. I'm pretty certain she's somehow related to Klaus. There's just far too many similarities between the two physically. And she just goes on an absolute killing spree. Her compass magic is way OP. Literally, it cannot miss because it's a compass. She says as soon as I've got my target, it will not stop until it's made contact. The compass head has made contact with the target. And honestly, we do see Noelle and Nozel and the rest of them kind of reappear. They join the fight at the end of this chapter, and seeing them appear, especially Noelle, it does make me think that maybe they're leading up to a possible setup of a fight between Noelle, maybe Nozel as well, but definitely Noelle, I think, and this compass girl, because it's just one of those shonen symbolic fights, you know. You got the compass girl. Her magic literally just cannot miss. She has perfect aim. And then you got Noelle, on the other hand, who admittedly has gotten a lot better now with her attack spells and offensive spells and aiming. But we've got a girl who struggles quite a bit in aiming her magic. So I think pinning them up against each other, typical shonen trope. We'll see if it goes down that line. Noelle struggles to aim a magic versus someone whose magic just could not miss and it's perfect aim. The reason I also mentioned about Nozel is because technically he could be a really good advantage against this compass girl, because he has his Mercury magic, and Mercury being a type of metal, it would affect the trajectory of the compass. So maybe a team up between Nozel and Noelle would be something really interesting to see, because I don't think Nozel is extremely high on people's favourite character list. I feel like if he went under some sort of redemption in this, like a little redemption mini arc during this arc, I think that'd be really good for his character. Another thing with Nozel, because basically, I will admit it was slightly satisfying. We see, I think it was Solid and his sister in the Silva household, and the Compass Girl just went in there and just destroyed them. She hit the sister straight in the stomach with the compass head. What's going on with her? I'm not too sure if she's gonna survive that or not. I presume she will do, but just seeing them essentially just get absolutely bodied, it was semi-satisfying, because the Silvers, you know, they're not written to be the most likable characters in the entire planet, but at the same time, just seeing them so scared and helpless when they're meant to be so strong. But I do wonder what Nozel's reaction to this will be like, because usually he'd be something along the lines of, oh, you need to get stronger, you lost because you was weak, something like that. I think it'd be quite interesting to see if we saw more of the sympathetic side to him for once. If you actually saw the condition of Solid literally being terrified out of his skin, and then seeing Solid's sister, is it related to Nozel as well? I've really messed up with the Silva family tree right now. Their family is a mad one, but I think seeing the sympathetic side to Nozel reaction to that, I think that'd be very good for his character, especially if he does then since then start to go under a bit of a mini redemption arc, or if he doesn't go under a mini redemption arc, I think it'd be quite cool and nice to see him actually get an actual redemption arc for himself later on down the line in the series. But we're definitely getting close to the climax, I think, of this fight now, especially the arc. I think it's starting to get towards the end. I think we're past the halfway mark. I mean, it's hard to say specifically because they still got so much they could do, but I just want to know. I think Asta will definitely be showing up sometime soon. As for Yuno, I cannot wait to see what happens with Yuno, because I feel like he's been hidden away now for quite some time. So maybe there's something huge planned for him. I'm very excited. I kind of want to see Licks and Packtree again. So to get more of the juicy stuff, I want to get past all the flashbacky type stuff, even though it's still fantastic. But I kind of want to go on to the present now, purely for the fact that it's a hell of a lot less confusing when we're in the present. It's so much confusing when it's nice and linear and easy to understand. But guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, because like I said, I didn't think this was the most incredible chapter we've ever had. However, in terms of plot progression, it definitely did its job. Make sure to smash the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already, to become a member of the Senpai Squad, and I'll see you guys in another video. But until then, peace.